Hello and welcome back to another insight of one of my gas gun builds. This one is an MG42 53, which is, I won't go too much in the history of it, but it's based on the MG42 from 1942. Anyway, give you a bit of an insight of again the build, what's involved, where the parts are gone and how I have did it and how you can do it. Okay, on this particular model, as you can see from here, it's my firing chamber with an exhaust attached to it. Like you said on the last video, over one I done on the MP40s, this machined these parts and all that so they can slot it into when the barrel would have been, and to do that you need to cut out parts in the side, so therefore the barrels can never be fitted in again, because all the part there which holds it in and takes it out and all that has been cut away to allow this to be put in, and notched out along here for this type of gas chamber to fit in as well and stay located. Yeah, the barrel itself, well, can't call it a barrel again, it's a habit, is a 2.5mm wall thick brass tube. Quite hard to come by, but they do, if you do resource it, and you can find it, but it's needed in this particular thing because I don't want any thin brass and everything firing away and all of a sudden you get problems with swelling and buckling and things like that, which I've had on previous guns. So good thick, strong, sturdy exhaust tube. Again, the block is made of real heavy duty brass because it allows it to keep it a bit cooler, because believe it or not, these things do get very hot. It's like the real thing. Yeah, I'm not going to take this out because it is a bit of fun trying to get these in and out with the spark plug on, because you've got to like scoop it in and try and get all these little bits in, and it's just very difficult, but it's doable, you know what I mean? Also, of course, you can see it. Again, on the end, I'm going to try and do this one-handed. This is an absolute fiddlestick to do because I know he has a prop set up on there, so this will be edited, so I'm going to put phone down a set. There you go, just jam something in there to keep it up, so I'm going to do it one-handed. I tend to have these oiled quite well, with like a 3-in-1 oil mixed with a bit of paraffin, and the idea of that is when you're firing away, it generates a lot of heat and it starts heating and the oil, and it gives a bit of smoke and you get like a bit of a plume come out of the end as you're firing, so it looks a bit more realistic. This type of the thing, I've rotated it around. I can't remember what it's called, but it's and put 2 grub screws directly straight from left to right, which keeps it central and keeps it more fixed on the barrel, well, tube, and stop it from rattling around. And this got these grub screws got to be very flush. They can't even be half a thou out. Thickness of fag paper can't even be out because these are so tight. It's a bit like a piston inside of a car. Anyway, they go very tight, and if they prod out, then they won't move or rotate to turn on. And that's that. Yeah, use my little bullet there to open it up. I'll keep it lodged, I say. Yeah, again, this is quite difficult one-handed. On this particular one, I said all this has been stripped out because, like I said, it's deactivated, and that deactivated even further beyond what it should have been. There's actually nothing in there, springs and all that. Nothing in the trigger, because that's just now a micro switch inside that, which is just about see. So all the buffer and all that and the back spring is gone, and I have it so therefore I can put the, sorry, let me keep getting my camera in the way and out of shot, but yeah, so you lift up the breech, and if you've got your ammo can, it will, the one I've designed actually has the empty part of the link chain going along the tube, so it's you can't practically see it, you know, and all you do is just clip it in like that, and the same with the oxygen, and you can then shut it and you're good to go. It's nice and snug and tucked away, and as I said, you can always put it a bit further around if you feel like chain, but the chain link, the belt, what you call it, will be over the top of that, and the ammo tin will be to the side. And the ammo tins are mobile, so you actually just, like when you're out in a battle really, is you just open a tin, you grab out the hose, which is the chain link, and whack it straight in, just like you were doing a proper reload, and slap it down. And on here I have a little tiny idiot switch basically, because you know, got to be a bit safe in this stuff. And you switch it on, and it's like that, and again just quick release. And again, I like it like this because it's movable. Some on my other guns I've had it welded down so it stops it moving, but I can move this around so I can look into anything. You know, when you're out in a battle and all that, you tend, amazing how much you tend to get a lot of mud inside things and dirt and grit, so cleaning it out is a essential thing to do, like you would do a real gun. Got to keep things clean or you end up with a bit of a pickle. And let's put that down. Now this gets to a bit of a funny part now, trying to do this one-handed, but let's have a go. Yeah, so the drum box, ammo box, if I put it out one-handed, watch it go flopping out everywhere. Okay. Oh, now I'm going to have to edit this. Oh, right, got there finally. So yeah, the drum can actually come off like that and left to the side, so I can get into it and, you know, change the battery. The way the batteries on this would, well, constantly fire and get about 4,000 or 5,000 shots quite easily before you think of putting a new one on. So most times I'm out at the weekend doing simulation battles and all that, one battery all weekend, easy. And I've even used the same battery before on another weekend as well, so be quite surprised how long they last. Right, so we'll put up and show you the goodies, so to speak. There's a bit of a mess in there, but surely it is all nice and tidy to an extent, because I have solenoids in there, my drop-in circuit board which controls it all. As I said, it has quick links, and again, let's try and do this one-handed there. Anyway, back again. Yeah, so it allows me to take a battery out. You can see there's room in there. All these guns, connecting blocks which take us at the room. Quick release there. Also, you must, when you're doing these sort of things, always make sure you got a fuse on that. Believe it or not, you know, when I first started out, I thought, oh, fuse, that's extra wiring. That's been, you know, being a bit lazy. Well, amazing how many little bits of circuit boards and things like that I've literally blown up. It's alright for probably as an electrician or something like that. They're used to actually doing safety things all the time, but when you're doing your own hobby, it's the sort of thing you got to think about. Yeah, that's pretty mostly it, really. I mean, again, I'm not going to take all this out. Yeah, well, I'm not going to strip it all down to demonstrate, but you can get a good view on there, you know. head plugs, and you can just go around the coils in there as well. So everything is in this. Everything is in this mag drum. As on the other guns I've done as well, I've actually had electrics down in the back buffer, which that fits quite nicely. The solenoid's down in here and going straight through, and all you're left then, if you want to, which I'll show you on my MG42, I'll do a little video update on that one, is this is completely empty, only apart from the battery. I could have the battery when I take the butt off and have it down there, or I could have had it inside somewhere else, but I decided to have the drum welded to the, I don't know, mag well. And anyway, there's nothing in there whatsoever on the MG42 apart from a bit of wire in the battery, because that's just the way I did it on that design. But this one I thought, oh well, let's keep the gun more or less original without chopping too much apart. But yeah, I can put it in there, it's durable. I said I've done it before on another one, it's just I just want to do this one a bit different, because the allows for the gas hoses to go along the top, and obviously when you're in battle it makes it better when you're getting pictures done that you've got no you know, gas ports showing at the side. Believe it or not, you'd be quite surprised when a picture's been done and it gets picked up. Yeah, well, what can I else want to say? I mean, the overall bit of it is yeah, it takes a bit of time working out and getting the parts, but as I said, if you're interested in doing this as a sort of a home build for yourself, if you've got an MG and you want to convert it to a gas gun, give us a shout. I'll make a firing chamber with to go in. But like I said, you will have to chop some more bits off from the inside for it to go, because you can't get these in with all the spark plug and everything all in. And of course, if it is as well, you can still move the handle backwards and forwards so you can simulate cocking it, even though it's not under a spring load because there's no spring there on the follower. Well, yeah. Okay, what I'll do, I'll get another little video showing an MG42 bit of the magazine, well, drum mag. You can see the little circuit board there. Oh, just about to see it. Oh, the camera's not picking it up. Anyway, there's a... oh, we're all over the place with the camera. Oh yeah, just about to see it. You can see the circuit there working away. So that stays on as long as you've got power. Right, sorry the bit of the video is a bit shoddy, but... right, okay, I might catch you on that video then. Thank you.